automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
And here we go, the first Super Bowl of the 30s. Super Bowl 64 is underway. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set, ready, 52 blue. Claws red. Set, cut.
They'll run on first down. Fleming. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Spike, white. Yellow, go. Set, go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
45.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Edo blue. 43 rail. Steel, black. Set, go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. And, Charles, one of the big stories this week, the head coach of this offense seeking his 3rd Super Bowl title. He is no stranger to the big game.
He's not a stranger to it at all. In fact, I think he's very comfortable with the stage that is the Super Bowl. We know it hasn't all been roses for him because he's had his share of disappointments. But just when we write him off, his guys always seem to deliver. And here he is now with a chance to make history and be one of just a handful of coaches with 3 Super Bowl rings. That's impressive.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Tackle made right at midfield.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Ready.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Charge. Let's go.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Hey, go Fury. Ready, go.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire this thing deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your pyramid. 6 figures.
Ready?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Presley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking with those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready!
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Out of the gun, Herbert. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Got it?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Falcons 7, Chargers nothing.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Black Ultra. Striker. Check striker. Set hut.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Let's go.
One play
Black
has him
40.
up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Spike 60. Hut, hut.
Now a carry here for Presley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
50-yard line.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want.
set.
Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready, set.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Here we
So
go.
forget the
Yellow,
3 and out.
22.
The penalty makes this 1st and 10.
Hey, red. Set, go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Down.
So now
30.
2nd and
Yellow.
10 after the
Beauty.
incompletion
Yellow.
on first down.
Green Jacks. Set, go.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something
Set,
right
ready.
here. And the
It's
end
too
result
blue.
there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Blue striker. Gold pink. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
brings up
By the way, I got to
second.
apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better.
Ready,
But
set.
I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Faster, fast, ready, go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
If you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
Let's go now.
So the ball
Yellow,
down to the
43.
16 here for 1st and 10.
Cycle. Ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here we go.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Ready. Strike. Strike. Red. Cycle. Hut. Hut.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ready. Go.
He'll be the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Taken from about the 20, a hit and a loose football.
He gonna make everything happen.
Grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Chargers, nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Buffalo 18.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield. And he got there and put his man on the ground.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. Red 38, 52 blaster. Black shock. Hey, blue. Set. Hut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Falcons 30, Chargers nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick to around the 16. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one is.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Taken at the 15-yard kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Now
it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
He gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This is taken just number 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Fleming. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling's working very well for them right now.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
Ready up.
Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
White. Ready, go.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jerry Tillery in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they get it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Steps away to his left. He'll run it, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
The 34-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18, ready, go.
Herbert now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
6-yard line.
Ready, hiking, 18.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
28.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Go.
Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Ultra. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. We actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
On the double.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Yellow, zoom, ready, go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Going to throw right side here, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Herbert. 20. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. But for McCole Hardman, I mean, he was the only guy with 2 of the top 10 fastest runs in all of 2019. And he's showing that that was no fluke. He was moving there. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Let's go.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go.
And again this time to the tailback. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Past the 20.
Bring it. Bring it.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD. What a moment for him, a pick-6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick-6s over the history of this huge game. I remember because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick six, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick six in the Super Bowl. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Go Fury.
On second down, Presley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Fury, yellow. Go red. On the ball. Set, go.
Now this one from the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go, set, 10 black. Go!
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Got it? Green Jacks. Blue striker. Cut, go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah,
what happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Being chased, I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Mecole Hardman the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Throwing again. Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards there. First down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 49 yards. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew.